Hello Aries, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is new, so please subscribe and hit the bell button. Also like, comment, share. I would appreciate all of that very much, and welcome. To everyone who's already my subscribers, everybody who's viewing, welcome, and I love you all. I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. Down in the description box, where you just press the little black or gray arrow to open it up, you can find lots of great links about that. You can find links to purchase my books. They're called Perception, The Two Yet One, Books 1 and 2. You can find links for the trailers that I made for them, and I'm reading book 1 aloud to my Facebook friends and followers live on Facebook and then uploading them. I've read up to chapter 10. You can find those. Also a link to the playlist for that. You can also find my Facebook authors page as well as my personal wall. You can find a couple of lives that I did on Facebook a few years back about my story. You can find my friend April's new astrology channel. She just did a wonderful reading on the full moon that we had recently for Halloween. It was awesome. And if you would like a personal reading, I'm now offering those. If you'd like to book one, you can find information to contact me about that as well. This is a timeless reading. If you're drawn to it, then I figure then that's when it's right for you. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint, which is the plan that you made for your life before you were incarnated to learn certain lessons to raise the vibration of your soul. I view minor arcana cards as your free will as a being, messages about that. An upside down card means that the energy of that card is not fully manifested. It does not have a different meaning. This is the Celtic cross spread. I read it a little differently than others, so I'll explain the positions as I go. Okay, so at the heart of everything for you, this is what's at the heart of everything for you. You have the Five of Cups. Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This one in particular has Scorpio and your ruling planet of Mars up here. This is right side up. This is fully in power right now. It's fully manifested. This is the crying over spilled milk card. You are grieving over something. You're feeling really sad, but you're not really seeing the good that is left over. Now, in other decks, especially the Rider-Waite, you'll see a person that's really upset over how these 3 cups here have spilt. There's no way to put the liquid back into these cups, okay? But they don't notice the 2 of Cups behind them. And the 2 of Cups is love. The 2 of Cups is a beautiful partnership. And so they're just too busy grieving over what was lost to see what they still have. So this card reminds you to be grateful for what you still have, and also to notice what you still have. If you just come out of your head and realize that this is over, okay? You still have blessings, and you get a different perspective about it. You may see that things maybe aren't as bad as you think they are, but this is basically grieving. You're disappointed, and you are very much in this this energy right now. So now the energy that is directly affecting what is at the heart of everything for you at this time, Aries, is this card is always read right side up. This is air energy, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. This one has Aquarius and Mercury to it. Mercury is out of retrograde now. Whew. This is, now, for me, this card has 2 meanings, okay? This says science. And because in this deck, the focus of this card is going on a mental journey of discovery, asking a question, you get an answer, it gives you more questions, and you keep going. And that's what scientists do. That's why this is called science. This is an intellectual, logical journey. You may be asking yourself a bunch of questions. For others of you, this is the moving on card. And the, like I was saying in the Rider-Waite, that what this is, the picture on the Rider-Waite is some people in a boat, and the swords are in the bow of the boat, and they're moving from choppy waters to calmer waters. Okay, so some of you could be doing both. Some of you could be doing either or. Okay, so it may be that what you're doing is you're grieving, you're sad over this, and you may be asking yourself a bunch of questions like, why did that happen? What can I do now? All that. Or you could be getting ready to say, okay, well, you know what? I cannot fix this. I'm going to move on. Maybe what you're doing is you're turning around and seeing what you have left. So now the energy that is at the root of this is more cups. Now, cups are love, cups are emotion, cups are subconscious, they're intuition. Okay, here we have another scorpionic energy here, but we also have the sun. The sun, for me, in these cards represents happiness. This is nostalgia. This is looking back. See, I think that these definitely go together. First of all, this is the 5 and this is the 6, which means a progression, They're both scorpionic energy, which is death and rebirth, okay? Phoenix energy, all right? So I think that this is the reason why you're grieving. You're looking back at these good old days and realizing they're just gone. There's no retrieving them now. They're over. And so you've been grieving over that. You may be asking yourself, why? Now, these are both 6s. Okay? So, yeah, you don't have any more 6s. So, if you want to pause this right now and go Google angel number 66, there is another message for you. And this is right side up. So, this is definitely you being nostalgic. Happy memories, good old days, memories that feel good, memories of love, because this is cup energy. Now, the next energy that we read is the energy that is moving out of your life at this time. And here we have disc energy, which is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. You'll see that this energy is right side up. This is a 9, which is close to ends. The end is a number 10, and then you go back to a new beginning. This is an independent person. This is the minor arcana representation of the Empress. So someone who seems like the minor arcana Empress to you, or a very independent, feminine person, is moving out of your life at this time. Okay, this card is right side up. So if it had been upside down, I would have said that this independent feminine energy never manifested in your life, and now this energy is moving out. But nope, this was fully manifested. So this could be the person that you are sad about. Okay. Now, the next 2 energies that we read are future cards. They are both right side up. They used to be, this was the most immediate future, and this would happen after that, but they've been switching me up, so I just have to read them now to see. I go down and around in a clockwise motion, so I read this one first. And here we have an 8. The 8 of Swords is this is fear. This is interference. Okay, this is a Gemini energy. Sword energy is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, as I said earlier. Something is stopping you from something. It looks like this, I'm feeling like it's this change. Since these are future cards, you're either already experiencing interference, or you're going to experience interference. someone could be interfering with you, but a lot of the times this is you. Okay, like sometimes this is just self-defeating attitudes. It's fear. Okay, you're so scared that you feel bound, restricted. You know, in the Rider-Waite deck, you'll see a person that's tied up and they're blindfolded, and they've got swords all around them, kind of like a cage, but it's not really a cage. All they have to do is step forward and they're out of that cage. All they have to do is wiggle out of those bonds and take their blindfold off to see. It's like you just don't know how to free yourself. You feel victimized. You feel helpless, imprisoned. You feel like you've been silenced or restricted. Okay? Your hands are tied. You're like a deer in the headlights. Okay? You're just paralyzed by fear. But it's an illusion. Now, for this card, I tell people that there just may be a series of steps to get you out of this feeling of fear, of being restricted. Okay? And if anybody is interfering with you and trying to stop you, sometimes you just have to realize, hey, this is my life. How dare you try to stop me from getting what I want to do? Okay? And here's what you want to do. Now, there's some heavy Scorpio energy going on here. This is the major arcana card for Scorpio. Okay, so for some of you, there is a Scorpio involved here that could be the one that's making you feel restricted, or it's just a big honkin' message that something needs to change. This is a major arcana card for change. Now, this rarely means physical death. But what this is, like I said, this is the energy of change and rebirth. This is Phoenix energy. This skeleton here wears the crown of Osiris from ancient Egypt, the god Osiris, the god of the dead, the god whose wife Isis resurrected him from the dead and even went on to have their child Horus. This is when you realize that you can continue on. The impossible is sometimes possible. This is rising like a phoenix, rising from the ashes. You'll see that this card is right side up. Okay? There's something that has to or will be changing in your life. Some aspect of your life is going to die, and this interference could be it. Or you could know that something really huge in your life needs to change, and you just have to overcome this interference. But since this is a major arcana card, this is a message that this change is part of your divine blueprint. Now, this is your hope card. This is your energy, Aries. This is got a lion on it, so it's really a lot Leo, but this is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. This is fire energy. Okay. This is your hope card. But he is upside down. This is not fully manifested. This is the Sun Warrior. This Sun Warrior is strong. He's agile. He's brilliant. He moves swiftly. He's an intellectual. He's generous. He's got endless energy. He's got courage. He's tenacious. He's willful, but he's impulsive. This is the kind of person who wants what they want now, and if they don't get it, they have a fit. So, since he's upside down, It could be that you want to be this energy of being courageous. This is fear. Deer in the headlights energy. You want to be courageous. You want to have this energy to do what you need to do, but you're just not. Also, I don't usually read reversals, but I just feel that as a reversal, this could be, you might be not just feeling scared and possibly weak in some sort of way. This guy is, this is a person who can, sometimes they recklessly abuse the power of their mind to fool others, okay? This is reckless destruction if they don't rein in these negative traits. They are impatient until they're unstable. They move on too quickly to new things. They can be cruel. They can be intolerant. So this is the shadow side of this card. So you know if this is how you're feeling right now. Because this stuff can definitely stop you. Okay? If you recognize any of that in yourself, what you have to do is realize that you really are the positive side of this. You have it in you definitely to be strong, to be courageous, to be tenacious. Okay? But you also have to realize that you may need to be more patient with yourself and with circumstances. But here's the thing about this card. This person can fight far superior forces until they've attained their victory. These are the positive aspects of this card, okay? So you're hoping to be like that, but you're upside down. So you're going to know what part of this upside down, what part of this shadow side of this prince you are. But just realize that what you're hoping to be is the sun warrior. And it's what you truly are. It's part of your best self. Now, your environment is the Knight of Wands. Now, this deck doesn't have kings, okay? So the Knight is the oldest of the court cards you're going to find here. This is a bringer of change. Every knight is a bringer of change. This is your environment. I think this is where you're at right now. You're or this could be another fire sign around you. Notice how he's right side up. He carries this new beginning in his hand. This is the Ace of Wands. All knights carry the ace in their hands of the suit that they are in. And the Ace of Wands is the spark of a new beginning. This, I'm hearing, this is the fire of the phoenix, of this phoenix energy. You're burning right now, maybe, here. This sadness could be burning away these negative traits. This knight is an adrenaline junkie. He explores life like a teenager, okay? And while he is one of the oldest, he is basically, he represents the oldest male, masculine energy, rather. The knights are the oldest you can get. There's no kings. He's like a teenager, which is a lot like this prince. The prince is a youth. Okay? There may be a little growing up that you're trying to do because you're doing this phoenix energy right now. You could be asking these questions. You could be trying really hard to move on. Okay? But this is also player energy. Okay, this person is the life of the party. They grab life by the horns, but they're still prone to things like the prince is. They can, the negative side of this knight is, he can be reckless too. You know, he can go down negative paths. But notice how he is not upside down. So what this tells me is I think you're doing your best to handle what you need to handle, to grab this new beginning that you're looking for, to move on. Okay? And to be happy. To love the quest for life, for new adventures. Sometimes even to prove yourself. To gain new experiences by exploration, and you know, that's teenager energy. That could be you. That could be somebody around you. I feel for most of you, it's you. Here's another knight. This is your fear card. Like I said, knights are bringers of change. This knight has the Ace of Cups in his hand. This knight offers a cup of love. This knight is Prince Charming energy, a heartthrob. Now this has nothing to do with gender. This is masculine and feminine energy. The only feminine energy I'm seeing here is the energy that's moving out. Could be that your feminine energy of independence isn't, it's not working for you anymore. This could be your energy. This could be a person, but this could be your energy. This could be the universe is telling you that your masculine is a little bit wonky right now. Okay? And that makes a lot of sense because Mars is in your sign, Aries, and it's retrograde until the 13th, and that's why everybody's masculine energies are getting wrenched on right now. They're getting worked on. Okay? So you may be feeling all over the place when it comes to your masculine energies. You may be feeling too masculine. I mean, for goodness sake, even this is Osiris. This is also a masculine energy. Okay, you have one feminine. Your feminine energies are on their way out. This is the minor arcana Empress. The Empress represents feminine energy. She represents the sacred energy. This is not her, though. This is not the sacred feminine. This is the precursor to it. Now this is, like I said, cups are love. Cups are emotion. They're even intuition. Okay? This is the knight in shining armor. And this is your fear card, Aries. Are you fearing an offer of love? Are you afraid to really feel love? Are you afraid of someone else coming in and offering you love? He's right side up. He's a bringer of change. This knight is prone to obsession. Is this you? This is wistful romantic love. It doesn't have to be for a person. It can be for some sort of, it could be for things like a place, for a path. Are you looking at things, are you afraid you're looking at things in a wistful romantic way and not looking at it in reality? That's called idealism. That's your fear, Aries. Now here's your outcome. This is not manifested yet. Here is Mars, your ruling planet again. This is Leo. So this hope could be about a Leo. Since you've gotten Leo twice, I see mostly Leo. And you've got a lot of your own ruling planet of Mars. But you've got a whole bunch of, you got 3 cards for Scorpio. So you could be dealing with one or all of those. This is standing up for yourself, for your beliefs. Standing up for yourself in the face of all opposition and against all odds. That's what this guy does. Standing up in the face of far superior forces until victory is achieved. You have the upper hand in this conflict. You may not know that because you've got this bound, tied up fear over here. But this card is telling you, Aries, that this energy of having the upper hand, of standing up for yourself, is beginning to manifest for you. This is the outcome. This card is called Valor. Isn't that what knights in shining armor do? They're valiant. I think there's something or somebody that's making you feel powerless. But you're Aries. You are power. I think that is what needs to change. What is making you feel powerless right now, Aries? This card speaks about your energy being low, but you have to persevere. It's the only way to push forward. You got nothing left to lose. You got to stand up for yourself. This could be an inner fight with yourself, or it could be other people. You're going to know what it is. This is a very surprising energy for me to find in your reading, Aries, because I am familiar with Aries. You guys are power. What on earth is making you feel such fear? That's got to be something, you know, I don't know. It just feels like it's got to be something really, something else here for an Aries to feel that way. Because Aries are power. The underlying energy that you got here, Aries, is victory. Victory, clarity, protection by Archangel Michael. Sword energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. A new beginning. Clarity of mind. The victory that you're hoping for. You're hoping to be this powerful prince. But this change probably means that you can be this prince without those negative things that come with him. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It's the masculine energy. Your masculine energy is being worked on. I'm hearing that just because you are power, just because you are fire. Look at these. This is, to me, this is the staff, okay? This is the cross, which because we go around in a circular motion, I find it to be very feminine. But this is the staff, which is straight, which is very masculine. Look at how all the cards, except for this one, are you. They're fire. Your masculine is being worked on. But they're saying, Aries, yes, your power. But there is also strength and understanding and being soft and loving. Crabs are hard on the outside, but soft and tender on the inside. Sometimes it takes strength and power to love, to offer a cup of love, to take a chance perhaps, to feel love. Sometimes people are afraid to feel love, true, real love. This is truth. The only other, well, not the only other, you got this one over here. This is the search for truth. You can't figure things out with only intellect. You gotta use your heart. It takes strength to love. It takes strength to love and be hurt and continue to love. It takes strength to do things like that. Sometimes you have to say you're sorry. Sometimes you have to find out what you've done wrong. Sometimes it takes strength to tell others those very same things. If there's something that you feel is hopeless, it takes strength to try to continue on. Underneath this sword, you've got some serious, swift energy going on. Here's more wands, more of your energy, Aries. The 8 of Wands. Swift communication, swift action, passionate action, a rainbow of happiness with this victory, a new perspective, straight on, new perspective and enlightenment. Enlightenment that you are meant to feel, to experience. It's part of your divine blueprint. Healing. Getting all your ideas back. A new beginning in your earthly life, in your health and your wealth and success. For the good deeds that you've done. Oh, wow. And full-on enlightenment through going within. And a happy family. Mastering your emotions. Getting over things like injustice. Victory again. There's the crab. Victory and movement forward. All right, so how much control do you have over this situation? I gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor arcana, and you have a one big honkin' message here, Aries. There's a major change that needs to take place. And I feel very much with all this fire, I feel like it's a phoenix moment that is very, very pivotal in your life. 3:33 on the timer here. 3333. You might want to look up that angel number. All right, Aries. I love you. I'll see you next time.